So I'm thinking, the donkey. By the way,
which one?
Is that wrong or whatever?
Pin.
Gotta get pictures of me with your braces.
It's pin. I get my braces often. Hello. What's her name? Pin. The P-P-er. Sorry about this. Please continue.
Higher portion of the dog.
Oh. But what about Kramer? Pup, come here.
I know,
but I don't know the story now, do I?
Okay, I took the dogs to cul-de-sac without their leashes because I was just going to cul-de-sac and back. It's not a big deal. It's dark. There's nobody around. So I took them to the cul-de-sac. We walked around, and then on the way back, they kept wanting to go home. I feel like that, and so I'd be like sit, and then they would wait until I caught up to them, and then I'd tell them they could go, and then they would run ahead. And
That's kind of bad.
We got to the lake pool where all we had to do was cross the street. It was like, here's the place you're sitting, the street, and then our house. It was like 30 feet top, maybe not even that. And so we're sitting here, and I was like, Penny, why aren't you sitting? And she was like looking around, and I was like, what are you doing? And I turned around, and there's a little grandma walking with her little dog, talking on the phone. No, not with the dog.
Oh, another friend.
Talking on the phone, walking the dog. And so his little white dog, like this big, he looks like a wet Q-tip. Like he's like white hair, kind of like little big dreadlocks. He was like, he's running around. He has a really tiny, little face. And then they just ran to the dog. And I was like, you guys, come back here, come back. And they didn't come. And Pup was kind of listening, but, not really. And so I kept he kept hitting, and she kept evasively, like, running away from me and stuff. And she wouldn't let me touch her. And I was like, what are you doing? And the lady was like, well, Kramer's made a new friend. And so I was like this big. And so I was like, you guys, come. And I was like running to the door, and I was like this fast, and they weren't coming. And so I got Pup in the house finally, and then I turned around, and I'm trying to keep Pup back to the door, and I was open, and I was like, Penny, no, you can't go live with Kramer. And Willaim hears it, and he almost died.
That's a knee slapper.
And then I run back out there, and Kramer's like on his back, and then he's like smelling his stomach and everything. He's like, I think Kramer wants his friend to come live with us, or something. And she's like, oh.
Did you say she could have it?
No, she was just kidding. She was talking to her friend on the phone. She's talking to her BFF Rose. She's talking to her BFF Rose. So I was like,
quite
to grab her, and she was like, you beat me, and she like ran away, and I was like, no, I don't. And so then I finally like grabbed her, and I was holding her like a child with a nasty diaper out in front of me, and I ran up to the door, and Kieran was trying to get it open, and Pup was ferociously trying to dig through the glass, and it was a huge deal, and Kramer went on his way, and I finally got in that.
Oh my God. How did all this make you feel?
I thought I'd been laughing for 10 minutes.
And from the sugar in his hand. Small world where Kramer dies and turns into stone.
What is it?
Where Kramer dies and turns into stone. Like on Sleuth, where his friend turned into a squirrel. And then he turned into a rhino or something like that. Squirrel. Daddy, I want a squirrel.
Daddy, I want a squirrel.
Well, I got almost one.
Say,
Well, I probably got one sentence.
Adios.